Ibrahimovic's best quotes after claiming he'd play until someone better comes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is infamous for his outrageous personality, most notably shown whenever he is asked a question in a press conference. The Swedish superstar has featured for many of the world's top clubs, including Barcelona, Manchester United, AC Milan, Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. He has won trophies everywhere he has gone, including Serie A, League One and the Europa League. It is not only his outstanding goal-scoring record that Ibrahimovic is renowned for though, with the striker known for making brash statements, usually in the third person. Here Daily Star Sport looks at his most outrageous quotes from across his career. On when he will retire, "Whatever happens to me, success, money, fame, whatever, I will still be the same person. I will not change. Either you like me or you don't like me, but I was not born into this world to convince people to like me. The future is yet to be written. I don't plan. Let's see what happens. I don't want to regret stopping football and then saying that I could continue to play football because then I'd regret it for the rest of my life, seeing that I could have continued. I want to play as long as I can. The reality is I'll play until I see that someone is better than me, so I'm still playing. I know one day it will stop and I won't have that adrenaline anymore. This is a problem for every football player because you have adrenaline when you play football. That adrenaline you will never get in doing something else." On his clashes with Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, Mourinho, is the exact opposite of Pep Guardiola. If Mourinho lights up a room, Guardiola draws the curtains. Mourinho would become a guy I was basically willing to die for. Guardiola started his philosopher thing. I was barely listening. Why would I? It was advanced BT about blood, sweat and tears, that kind of stuff. When you buy me, you are buying a Ferrari. If you drive a Ferrari, you put premium petrol in the tank, you hit the motorway and you step on the gas. Guardiola filled up with diesel and took a spin in the countryside. He should have bought a Fiat. We had an away match with Villarreal, Guardiola let me play for 5 minutes. I was seething inside. Guardiola didn't say a word, not a peep, and now I'd had enough. I could feel it in my whole body, and if I'd been Guardiola, I would have been scared. Yaya Toure was there, and a few others, and then there was the metal box where we put our kit from the match, and I was staring at that box. Then I gave it a kick. I think it went flying about 3 meters, but I wasn't finished yet. Not by a long chalk. I yelled, "You haven't got any balls," and worse than that I added, "You're yourself in front of Mourinho. You can go to hell." I completely lost it, and you might have expected Guardiola to say a few words in response, but he's a spineless coward. He just picked up the metal box, like a little caretaker, and then left, never to mention it again, not a word. His response to John Carews branding Ibrahimovic's tricks pointless. What John Carew does with a football, I can do with an orange. On playing with David Beckham at PSG, we were looking through his playlist in the dressing room, there was lots of Justin Bieber, Jonas Brothers and Selena Gomez. It is nice to know that even David Beckham doesn't have good taste in everything. On sending Sweden to Euro 2016 over Denmark, there was the thought that this would send me into retirement. I sent their entire country into retirement. What is your favorite quote from Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Let us know in the comments section. On qualification for the 2014 World Cup, Ibrahimovic, only God knows who will go through. Reporter, it's hard to ask him. Ibrahimovic, you're talking to him. After not qualifying for the 2014 World Cup, a World Cup without me is nothing to watch, so it is not worth waiting for the World Cup. On suggestions he had injured Rafael van der Vaart, I didn't injure you on purpose, and you know that. If you accuse me again I'll break both your legs, and that time it will be on purpose.